Andrew Kaufman with me. He works on Special Olympics Missouri as staff. Andrew, can you please introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Kaufman. I'm the Marketing Communications Director here at Special Olympics Missouri. And this is an amazing job and an amazing organization. And I've gotten to meet so many incredible people, including yourself, Lena. So I'm excited to be here.
Thank you for coming on. So the first question is, what's your job description and what are some of your duties?
That's a great question. So my job is the Marketing Communications Director. So I'm the main storyteller of many storytellers at Special Olympics Missouri. But my job is to communicate our story, the Special Olympics Missouri story, to the public, whether that's e-communications, social media, our website, in person, you name it. Telling our story is my main job description, and getting to meet athletes and tell their story. And
so the second question is, how long have you worked for SOMO?
So I started with Special Olympics Missouri on April 4th of this past year. So I'm not a math major, but what is that? 7, almost 8. I think it's a little more than 8 months now on the job. So it's been amazing, getting opportunities from, going to the USA Games in Orlando, Florida, which Lena, of course, you were there as well. 126 delegates from Missouri, 77 athletes, bringing home 71 medals. So it was an amazing experience to also do the state summer games, the state outdoor games. I'm really looking forward to the state indoor games coming up in March in St. Charles. So all the different fundraisers that have been going on.
Thanks for being on staff.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
So the next question is, how did you hear about SOMO?
So I could take this in two directions. So I first started I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona. So is it okay if I say how did I hear about Special Olympics or how I heard about Special Olympics Missouri?
You can do both.
So we'll go with, so I started out with Special Olympics Arizona because I was, grew up in Phoenix, Arizona. So I became a unified partner when I was in high school. I was on the track and cross country team. So it was the opportunity came about, and that we had the opportunity to be a unified partner, to team up with some Special Olympics Arizona athletes at Chaparral High School. And so that's kind of how I got my start with Special Olympics. And then, I went to college at Mizzou. And at Mizzou, I got my first introduction to SOMO when I was working as a videographer at Mizzou. I was hired on to do a project for the Over the Edge. I believe this was in 2012. So I went out there to the fundraiser Over the Edge in downtown Jefferson City and got some great camera shots of that, put together a little video there. And then as I went into my, first job out of college, I worked as the sports director at KMIZ in Columbia, Missouri. So I had the opportunity to cover a lot of different Special Olympics Missouri events, including the team, when Team Missouri had its selection camp at the Training for Life campus. I believe that was June of 2021. And I believe that's where I met you, Lena, for the first time, was at that selection camp when I was covering. And I remember speaking with Jody Davis there as well. And so that was kind of another, reintroduction to Special Olympics Missouri. I also covered the state summer games that summer as well at Hickman High School. So getting to cover two different SOMO events, you just that this is a great place, and I've had this connection with this organization, like I said, dating back to my high school days. And when the job opened up, I decided, why not apply? And then crazy enough, I got the job, and here we are. So it's been I've had a long-standing, relationship with Special Olympics Missouri, but none more meaningful than what I get to do every day, which is amazing.
So how is this job different from your old one?
That is a great question. So there's a lot of differences and similarities. I'm not on TV every single night like I was at KMIZ for the 7 years I was there. but my main job and what I loved the most about working in television was telling stories. So many different people within Special Olympics Missouri, and tell their stories. Like, Laren Brian McCants, I got to tell his story, and he has an amazing story of an athlete from the Kansas City area that has been through so much throughout his life. His story, his relationship with his sister Brittany is unbelievable. And getting to share that story, that here's this athlete that is getting the chance to play bocce ball at the USA Games and ended up winning a gold medal in bocce. And so that's what I'm passionate about, is storytelling and getting to interview Brittany, interview Laren, and his unified partner as well, Tammy. Great family. And so just getting to share that kind of stuff and post it to social media and put it out there, because these are the stories that need to be heard. These are the stories that matter.
I totally agree with you. So the next question is, can you tell me more details about your job description?
So yeah, there's a lot of, I guess this is where it's kind of like TV. Every day is a little bit different, which is what I like. No day looks the same. So sometimes I'm putting together an email blast. It's going to go out to, 100,000 of our supporters. Sometimes I'm taking pictures at an event or taking videos at an event. Sometimes I'm putting together a fun little video for social media that we get to share. Sometimes I'm in meetings, and collaborating with people from around the organization has been amazing. Working with the marketing communications team and working with Kayla Hull and with you, Lena, a lot, and with Alan Tobin, and every day I might be doing something a little bit different, writing press releases, constantly communicating with the media about different events that we might be having, putting together newsletters. The list goes on, but it's all fun, and like I said, no day is the same.
So if there's someone who wants to get in touch with you, what's the best way to contact you?
So the best way to contact me is probably by email, Kaufman@somo.org, KAUFFMAN @somo.org, or email to our communications department, communications@somo.org. Those are the two best ways to get a hold of me.
So this is the last question. What's one thing that you enjoy about your job?
I'd say my favorite part is getting to hang out and meet all the different athletes across the state. Since I got here, there's no greater feeling than connecting with one of our athletes and having them remember your name. And I tell you, it's something that I have never gotten in any other job in my entire life. Just being able to build those relationships, and I can't wait to continue to do that moving forward. I've only been here 8 months, so I don't know everybody, but it's exciting to get to an event and see people and be around a community that is just so supportive of everybody, and it's unlike anything. They say when you go to a SOMO event, you're hooked right then and there, and then it's just that, as Larry Linthicum, our CEO, likes to say, it's the SOMO of the event. But that's what the best part is just getting to meet people and be a part of the SOMO community. There's nothing like it.
Thank you, Andrew, for your time. Before we leave, can you say the Special Olympics oath with me?
Absolutely.
Please repeat after me. Let me win.
Let me win.
But if I cannot win.
But if I cannot win.
Let me be brave in the attempts.
Let me be brave in the attempts.
Thanks, Andrew.
All right. Thank you so much, Lena.